Hi there folks, it's the Scottsdale Travel Chick here to give you a little taste of what it's like to tour with Gate 1 Travel. On this trip, we traveled to the beautiful country of Peru. We traveled with 10 of our very good friends, and you'll see them throughout the video. And I'm not going to tell you all the details because that would take the fun out of a trip that you might want to take. Okay, so let's get going. We had an incredible experience. In Peru, it surpassed all my expectations. Gate 1 offers several options to Peru. We chose the 10-day Classic Peru. It's the Plan A hotels this trip offers, and it's a maximum group size of 28 travelers. There's an option to have your flights included or just the land package. You can check more details on their website. This trip was partially taken by bus. And yes, they do have a bathroom on the bus. Our guide was Julio. He is a local and could answer any questions about the area that we had. He is super informative, and with the group we traveled with, he was very patient. Okay, let's talk more about the details of this trip. We stayed our first night in Lima. The hotel we stayed in was very nice and offered a free breakfast. We met up with Julio and we were off to learn more about Lima. Our first stop was exploring the Basilica San Francisco. We checked out the library that had books dated back to the 15th century. And located beneath the basilica, there is the Catacombs. It is said that there's over 25,000 buried bodies here. How cool is that? Gate 1 also offered several options to do on your own in the evening. One was the Gold Museum and then the Larco Herrera Museum with dinner. Or you can simply explore on your own. The following morning, we took a flight to Cusco.
All right, we're getting on our Cusco coach. We have our assigned seating. We're third on the right.
Got to Cusco. Cusco was the center. That's the meaning of Cusco. Cusco in Quechua means center, navel. So for the Incas, the center of the region.
Our first stop was Urubamba Sacred Valley. Here we were offered quite a delicious lunch. We learned more about that ancient Andean tradition of making textiles from naturally dyed hand-woven alpaca wool.
In Incan times, there were some textile centers or textile workshops, and there were thousands of women, like those ladies, working together, and they were making textiles. They were making, clothes for the king, for the queen, for all the...
This is the start of an incredible trip. The hotel that we stayed at was really unique, more like a boutique hotel. We thoroughly enjoyed our stay at this hotel, and we stayed here a couple of nights. In the evening, we walked to a local restaurant, Gate 1 spoiling us again. The food was delicious, and the entertainment was excellent. The following day, we had a huge agenda planned. Julio was talking to us about how great the chocolate is in Peru. This is where you need to buy your chocolate. Don't wait till the very end and buy it at the airport. One of our stops on our Gate 1 tour. Lots of options for different chocolate bars, and they give you lots of samples here. Our next stop was the Moray Archaeological Site. The terraces are carved out from the slope of a mountain. These are undoubtedly an architectural wonder. They sit at an elevation of 11,500 feet above sea level. Our last stop of the day is at Ollantaytambo. Oh, Julio, please forgive me if I said that wrong. If you're not feeling like you want to take a hike clear to the top, that's okay. Just sit down and have a cup of coffee down below. This is an ancient complex of temples and terraces towering high over the valley. What a view from the top! After a long day, we decided to stay at the hotel and check out their Italian restaurant. A little pizza, a little pasta. Yep, it was delicious. Well, a trip to Peru wouldn't be complete unless you see Machu Picchu. We took the Peru Rail Vista Dome train from Cusco to Machu Picchu.
Today is a special day because we're going to Machu Picchu. It's gonna take us 1 hour 45 minutes train ride, and then we're gonna spend almost like 2 hours visiting and exploring Machu Picchu today.
Excellent. We're all excited.
Definitely. Okay, enjoy it.
Okay. Well, that's the most fun train ride I've ever been on. It's kind of a crazy maze to get out of the train station, but once you do, you'll head to where the buses are, and they will take you directly to the Machu Picchu site. Trust me on this, you'll be glad you took the bus. The views here were just spectacular, and we had just perfect weather. After a long day, we headed back on that train again. We took the bus from the train station to Cusco, and we stayed at a beautiful Marriott hotel called Palacio del Inca. It's their luxury collection hotel. They have a beautiful courtyard here. And make sure you check out this baby alpaca. We were told this one is only 6 months old. There is also a really nice spa here. The hotel is very near the city center of Cusco, and we had a full day to explore the city on our own. If that's something you're interested in, I'll include the link below the video.
Why you're going to go, sir?
What is the lowest percentage?
You will also find these ladies all over Cusco with their baby alpacas. We just couldn't resist. In the evening, we were treated to a wonderful meal by Gate 1 Travel. The following day, Gate 1 took us to an elementary school. This was a huge treat for all of us. This is Wendy. She's in her group. She was a kindergarten teacher, so she is in her element. If you want to know more about how you can help out the school, contact Gate 1 Travel. And you can also make a cash donation right here at the school. Our second stop was going to an Inca archaeological site. It's 3,480 meters above sea level, and it's 110 kilometers from the city of Cusco. This site is about 2,000 years old, so just be careful where you're standing.
Problems in Europe, nobody knew what to eat, so that's when they started to import potatoes from South America. So potatoes saved the world in Europe, the community of Europe, and they were able to survive eating potatoes. So the first country in Europe which received it which welcomed potatoes was Ireland. Yeah, that's where people believe potatoes come from. No? Some of people believe that the potatoes come from Ireland or from Idaho. No. From Peru, my friends.
I'm from Idaho.
You thought it was from Idaho?
Yeah, we had potatoes.
Yeah, you have potatoes, right?
Yeah, lots of potatoes.
Right, but actually originally potatoes were domesticated here in this part of Peru, in Pucara. So welcome to the origin of potato, right? Yeah, potato capital.
Our next stop, it was in Puno. We stayed at this great little hotel right on Lady Titicaca. This was the highlight of the hotel, watching these alpacas run. In the morning, we took our first excursion in Puno, going out to Euro's floating islands.
You read any information about the Spaniards or Spanish chroniclers. Maybe they started to live also. Alrighty, we're here. We're going to spend around 1 hour for this time.
We are about to meet the families that live on this floating island. We learned about their daily life. They picked a couple of us out and dressed us up. You can also help out the village by buying some of their homemade things.
Are you cozy?
Yeah. They were really cute.
We got on the bus, on the main road, and headed to another Inca temple. This one, a little bit different than the others. We went to the Fertility Temple, just a quick stop here. We then went to the city center of Puno, grabbed a bite to eat, and learned more about the local market and all the different kinds of potatoes that come from Peru. Over 4,000 varieties of potatoes. In the evening, we went to a restaurant that was highly recommended. They had some fun entertainment, and the food was really delicious. In the morning, we headed back on the Gate 1 travel bus again. We were taking one last flight back to Lima. And our very last meal with the entire group.
Salute, salute, salute. Cheers.
Always knowledgeable. We saw it behind the scenes to make everybody happy, and comfortable, and having a great trip. So I wanted to thank you, Julio, for a wonderful trip for me and for everybody else.
I hope I've given you a little taste of what a Gate 1 travel trip to Peru looks like.
Right.
Until next time, see you later.